Are you still calculating your animal doses manually? Is your data recording still prone to error? Do you still have to mark up your scintillation counter output? Does your data still have to be entered manually? And is even more of your time still spent checking it? Chances are that the answer to most, or even all of those questions is yes. But that's hardly surprising, because until recently there just hasn't been any realistic alternative. But times have changed. A far more accurate and efficient option is now available. LabLogic has for over 10 years primarily been associated with the manufacture, sales and support of radioisotope instrumentation. Radio HPLC, RTLC and RGC for instance. However, since 1985, the company has been developing a unique range of data management systems to support this activity. And one of this family of new systems is aimed specifically at metabolism studies. It's a well-proven PC-based software package. And this particular member of the family has been christened Debra. A number of international companies worldwide are already reaping the many benefits of adopting this system. Big names like Boots, ICI, Sterling Winthrop, Höchst, and Wellcome are just a few of those you may well recognize. The world's largest contract research organization, Hazelton Laboratories, has also installed the system. And it too has discovered its many advantages. Dr. Keith Redpath, study director at their Harrogate laboratory.
Like most other companies, at Hazelton we recorded our data using pens and paper as well. Then the corporation went on the hunt for a computer system to replace manual data recording. The requirements of the system were that it would increase the speed and accuracy of data recording, thereby removing transcription errors, that it had the flexibility to accommodate a wide range of species and study types, and that it operated within full compliance of international good laboratory practice regulations. Furthermore, we were looking for a system that would fit in with our current working practices and therefore require a minimum of staff retraining. Debra fulfilled these requirements. Debra is involved right from the very start of the study. Radio-labelled and non-labelled test article were captured online, as is the weight of a vehicle added when preparing liquid formulations. Likewise, individual animal weights are captured directly by the computer and the required dosing weight calculated. When dosing by weight, the syringe used for each individual animal is also weighed, both empty and charged. Online, the results being used to calculate the dose administered. Sample, homogeneous and aliquot weights for samples collected during a study are captured online. This is effected through the use of worksheets set up by the technician performing the work. Scintillation count data are also captured online and transferred to the database, where calculations resulting in the percentage of dose administered or the concentration in microgram equivalents are performed. All data recording is in full compliance with good laboratory practice regulations. For each data point, the value, who recorded it, when and how it was recorded are retained by the computer. Should a reassay be necessary, this can be done at any point, the computer prompting the user for a reason for the alteration and creating an audit trail. The audit trail can then be produced at the end of the study. Data review at any point during the study is possible, both on screen and by production of a hard copy printout. It is possible day by day to watch the mass balance increase as sample data enter the database. Graphical presentation of blood and plasma concentration data on screen is also possible. This allows for tight study control. A useful study management tool is the ability to list samples yet to be completed or even started at any time during the study. When all data have been collected, report standard summary tables and a listing of all raw data are produced merely at the touch of a button. What What then has Debra done for Hazelton? It has improved productivity whilst maintaining a high standard of GLP compliance in human and animal metabolic fate studies. It has improved the speed with which we produce data for our clients, and it has improved the working life of technicians, study supervisors, quality assurance and study directors. In short, we're convinced Debra was the right decision, a worthwhile investment.
Well, that's an actual user's impressions of the Debra system, but what are the hardware implications? And will it fit in with your IT strategy? The package is designed to operate on a PC-based DOS environment. A true multi-user system is provided through a token ring or Ethernet local area network, running Novell NetWare. Gateways can also be provided for links to various mini-computers to cater for DP departmental procedures. LabLogic has gained considerable experience in the field of interfacing scintillation counters, and a large variety of machines can be accommodated with off-the-shelf software. The ever-increasing list of counters catered for includes most models supplied by Beckman, LKB and Packard. Apart from scintillation counters, most balances with RS-232 capabilities can also be interfaced to the system. A high level of post-installation support is provided via telephone hotlines and modem links direct to LabLogic's programmers. System support also includes membership of a user group, which meets annually for an interchange of ideas between users and the software writers. The support contract also gives the user the option to implement updated program versions and add-ons, as and when they become available. Debra's high degree of success can almost certainly be attributed to the fact that the system has been designed to meet the specific requirements of the end user. It provides what the scientist needs, not what the programmer thinks he needs. It offers substantial productivity gains. It provides full GLP compliance. It eliminates transcription errors. It's available now. And what's more, there's nothing similar available. So, if it's a flexible, online, and GLP-compliant data management system you're looking for, count on Debra.